Well,
how do I look? Do I look?
You look like you're ready to do it.
Marathon?
Are you riding in those?
You mean mine? Hustlers?
Yeah.
Dad shoes.
Oh man, look at the setup. Okay, what we got? Pedialyte? Snacks in the bag? How do you feel? Are you excited?
Yeah, I feel good. New game plan. We got a new route, so I'm actually just gonna drive straight to my parents for Christmas. We were gonna go to my parents till Christmas Day tomorrow morning after we do Christmas with Willow. And more I thought about riding 50 miles and then just turning and coming back, that sounded miserable. So now that I have a set of destination to go to, I'm way more excited now.
Yeah.
So, where I grew up is an hour and a half south of me. It's like 75 miles straight shot, so I got a couple detours and we'll be rolling in the driveway at 100 miles. 51 degrees, 0 chance of rain.
I'm just so scared about 231.
We're doing it now though, baby. It looks like I'm going on a mountain bike ride, cross country ride.
100 miles.
Oh, all right, people. It's go time, 100 miles. All this preparation and dedication in the last 11 days to build up to this point.
9:23. Here, Opie's jumping on her.
Here we go.
Be careful, please, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
Be safe.
I will. I'll see you in a few hours.
Okay.
Don't forget any of the Christmas presents.
I won't.
We're going.
There he goes.
See you in Wetumpka.
100 miles.
We're just over 10 miles. I've been keeping it super mellow, just trying to let my body slowly warm up. We'll update you in another 10. All right, we're at my first checkpoint. Talladega that way, parents this way. We're right at a quarter of the way, coming up on 25 miles. Averaging a little slower than expected, but I'm trying to learn the pace. I actually still feel good. My butt feels all right, legs feel good. I possibly could be pacing a little slower than I should, but I'd rather say what I can and finish strong, because at the end of the day, it's not a race. I just want to complete 100 at a decent time, but I don't want to feel dead afterwards. So 25 miles in, 75 to go. We are at 31 miles. And that car went by me way too close. I just pulled into the town of Sylacauga and I found a skate park I didn't realize I had. I'm not gonna pass the skate park and not take a couple laps. Oh my gosh, this is weird on a road bike. My tires touch the ramps and my tires caught air, so count it. The slow climbs are not fun. They're kind of killing my average speed, that's for sure. I'm definitely pacing when I climb, but the downhills are nice. Give my legs a little break. Coming up on 40 miles. This is a healthy protein cookie. We're officially 40 miles in. We definitely gotta get that average speed up.
I got the dogs, Willow, all the Christmas presents in the back, and then we are off to find Barry. Eight minutes away. Poor dude, there's so many hills. I see him! I see him!
Fueled back up. Time to turn it up again. Hey!
Hey!
What's up, girl?
How you feeling? You look good.
We just hit 40 miles. Yeah, I feel good. I've been pacing myself probably a little more than I should, but
there's so many hills. I feel so bad for you right now.
yeah, this road is a a lot harder than I expected it to be. I'll see you soon, baby. Text me when you get there.
Okay, I love you.
I love you. Oh, it was good to see her. You kidding me? I don't know if the camera came on quick enough. Oh, 4 dogs just came out of a single wide trailer onto the road and chased me. Holy sh. Oh, I started sprinting. There's another one. We in the country. We're officially halfway. We're in Goodwater, Alabama, a little podunk town in the middle of nowhere. I just saw a sign that says 40 miles to my hometown. I gotta stop for a lunch break here in a bit. I was gonna do it 50 miles, but we're gonna go a little bit longer before we stop. Or just try to eat while we ride again. Body update. Fitness feels good. Legs feel good. My right knee, like the patella tendon in front of my knee, is pretty sore. I'm down to a 13, 14 miles per hour average. So that's a bit lower than I wanted. That last road I hit had a lot more hills than I expected. So we were up and down for like 20 miles. That costed me some time. My butt's not too bad. Everything else is pretty good. Back to it. We haven't stopped yet. Mile 55. I really feel like I want to stop and have a stretch, but I'm gonna try to go a little longer. Had to stretch the quads. Wetumpka, 35 miles, that's where we're going. Wetumpka is the town I grew up in. We're 35 miles from there. My parents are on the opposite end of town. And I'm thinking it'll put us out at like 98 miles when I get there. We'll have to detour for a mile or two. But we're officially on the home stretch. Mile 60. We got some true back roads. I've been on here about 10 miles now and I've seen like 4 cars, so this was a little more relaxing and less stressful. Car number 5. We officially hit the 5-hour mark, which is crazy because that 5 hours has gone by so fast. Coming up on about to hit 70 miles. Safe to say, with 30 miles left, we're not gonna do it in between 5-6 hours. Obviously, didn't have anything to judge it off of. With the math, I just thought 5-6 hours should be good. But I definitely based that off the original route. Straight shot to the lake, 50 miles, turn around and come back. And there's very minimal hills. The gradual hills they're very like just long with a small grade. Deciding to go all these back roads to my parents' house has definitely kind of bit me in the ass. It's country back roads, so man, there's a lot of up and downs. I've been trying to do my best to pace myself, which I'm actually feeling really good. With 30 miles left, I feel fine. I wouldn't say fine. My back is definitely getting really sore. I keep having to stretch it and readjust. We said I was gonna stop at 50 miles. I haven't. So now I was thinking I'll stop at 75 miles. Even though it's not a race, there's no set time. I don't want it to take like 8 hours. So we're just gonna keep moving. I mean, I'm able to stretch my hamstrings and stretch my quads while I'm on the bike, so there's not really much reason to stop. Like, I just started going downhill now, so right now I can kind of stop pedaling to save my legs for a second. Yeah, we're just gonna keep moving. Hopefully make it there without any stops. It's definitely time for more food though. Back is definitely tight. Creeping up on 75. Big mental game. I've been working in 10-mile increments, just focusing on mile 10, focusing on mile 20. Once I hit 30, then I was like, all right, let's get to 50. We got to 50, and I was like, cool, let's get to 75. Here we are, creeping up on 75. My butt's sore, but not terrible at all. Knee is the same. My back getting tight is frustrating, but not bad. We're gonna finish strong. It's a good challenge. I highly doubt I'll ever do one of these again in my entire life. As you guys know, I'm the jack of all trades, master of none, and I'm okay with that. It's a cycling experience, you know, to be able to say I did 100 miles in one go on a road bike. Check that off the list, and there's another one, not on a road bike, but there's a ride I want to do on my Harley called the Iron Ass Club or Iron Saddle Club or something, where it's 1,000 miles in 24 hours. And I've been wanting to do that one for a long time. You know, I was thinking about it on this trip, and I might load up one day, I don't know when. I'll probably just stay the end of 2022 and then do it next week or something. But I'm thinking, throw the bike rack on the Harley, find a riding spot 500 miles away, ride there, get a quick session, and turn around and come home. So that will be my 1,000-mile effort, and I get to add in some riding. That's the next journey. What do you guys think about that? Should we do that one? Leave it in the comments, let me know. And if you guys are into it and you want to watch it, then we'll load up the Harley, and that'll be the next challenge. Well, I officially had to stop and get off the bike. My phone just hit less than 10%, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let it die right before 100 miles. Right at 6 hours, 81 miles in. I couldn't keep riding and get the charger as well, so some more jelly beans. We're on the home stretch. Might as well switch the camera battery too. My last bar, I'm down to 1 protein cookie. I got plenty of jelly beans left. My Camelback is empty. I got about a quarter amount of fluids in both my bottles, so let me change this battery and get back to it. I'm gonna take advantage of this red light and have a break, and it's green. I'm officially turning on to 231 in Wetumpka. We have made it, at least to my hometown. We're on the road that I drove every day to go to school. Home stretch, 89. 11 miles to go. I know we're not there yet, but we did it, people. I think my joints failed before my fitness failed. My butt is pretty raw, but not as bad as I expected. So I'm at 89.5 miles. And the home address, 3 different routes, is 9.4 and 9.6 miles. I gotta find an extra mile in there. So now that we're in town, I know the roads, we're gonna have a little detour. Final 8 miles now. I'm realizing how much I did pace myself. I'm still feeling good. I've just picked up the pace so much. This is the first time like my heart rate's up, and I gotta like, not that it's hard to talk, but my heart rate's up. I'm gonna do this for 10 miles. Really make sure we get everything out of it. 92 miles, and we're at 6.5 hours, so going the new route with all the hills really got me. I think I can get home by 7. Oh no! My phone just fell off. The first episode of this vlog in the last episode of the vlog. Home stretch, we're falling apart. Okay, let's get back to it. Time to hammer it out, people. Finish strong. We're about to go over this bridge. I went over this every day going to school. This bridge is like the landmark for Wetumpka. Have you ever seen the old movie Big Fish? It was filmed here. We got a little bit of history in this small town. We used to go street riding behind the city hall right here. There's like a good wall ride on the back. Officially on my last downhill section. We're 97 miles in. 3 miles from 100, 3.3 miles from my parents' house. And the last 3 miles is uphill all the way to my parents. I've been hammering it pretty hard the last 10 miles and I'm feeling it. This 3 miles is gonna suck. Oh, we did it! Holy, 100 miles in the saddle. I got off the bike one time at 80 miles. The 2 P breaks I did, I even stood over the bike. Just out of principle, I didn't want to get off the bike. And I'm definitely not hard enough just to pee off the side while I'm riding. Here's my leg speed right now. As I'm in the lowest gear, easy as it gets. Watching Strava say 99.7. Oh my God, it's getting steeper. No slow-mo, no time lapse. By far the hardest climb of this whole ride. It has to be on mile 99. We're almost there. Oh! Oh my God. We did it. 100 miles and we are right at the top. I get about 100 yards to go downhill into my parents' driveway. I'm at the top of the hill. The hard work is done. The hard effort ended at 100.1 miles.
Here's Barry's brother on the way with beer.
Keep going.
I'm gonna come with you.
I see my brother.
Home stretch! Woo!
We did it!
There, there!
Country.
Yeah, Dad! Woo! You did it! Good job! Oh, how do you feel?
Hey, Willow. Hello.
He did it!
We did it.
He rode his bike the whole way here. Good job. What an accomplishment.
Here, take her.
How do you feel?
Not too bad, actually. It's just that last 10 miles from Wetumpka. I hammered that one pretty strong. Like, just that I'm there now. It's just we officially hit finish. 100 miles. 13.8 was my average speed. 7 hours and 15 minutes.
God.
Yeah,
Back home?
yeah.
I got an ice bath ready for you.
Good. My joints have definitely fatigued more than my fitness. My fitness didn't feel too bad. My back, my neck, and my knees are pretty sore.
I can't believe you did it.
Yeah, I'll never do that again.
You don't look like you just rode a bike for 7 hours.
I actually felt
Go jump in that ice bath. And then eat a big fat dinner tonight. Good for you.
We started this with no intention of doing 100 miles.
But here we
But
are.
it's cool. If we didn't do this 100 miles, like prep for it, or get the hype up for it, I don't know what we would have done.
Right.
These vlogs would have been boring anyways. We did it. Thank you guys. I felt like you guys were there with me the whole ride. So we're obviously going to take a few days off, get some planning, and we'll get back to it January 1st. Thanks for following along the journey. If you're not already, subscribe, hit that button, help me out. I feel like I earned it today, right?
Yeah.
Be safe out there, everybody. Merry Christmas. See you next year.